When the house was designed, it was with the realization that most of the energy that goes into the house is involved in either heating or cooling the space. So what I wanted to do was to get a range of options as efficient as possible. So the main system is a geothermal system, which is about as efficient as you can get. But there are also a layer of backup systems. One is the siding of the house. As you probably could tell, there's plenty of natural light that comes in. In the basement, the concrete floor is stained dark brown to absorb as much of the solar heat as possible, and then to give that off over a period of time. And that also comes to play in as well in the sunroom. There's also, as you can see behind me, a gas fireplace, which throws out a remarkable amount of heat. There's also another gas fireplace on the other side in the sunroom. There's a wood stove in the basement, but if you don't like trudging in firewood, then there's also an outdoor wood stove. And that primarily was put in place because in the event of a power outage, and one hasn't happened here for a long time, but I've heard stories of power being out for a week at a time. Wanted to make sure that there was some backup source of supply of heat, and that's where the outdoor wood stove comes. The main floor of the house is heated by a hydronic system, hot water circulating underneath the white oak floors. And so instead of the geothermal heating that water, in the event of a power outage, the generator, which is propane fired, will kick in, and then I will start a fire in the stove, and then I've got a 1 horsepower pump, which the generator can easily take care of. And then you have heat as long as the propane holds out, and it's a 500-gallon propane tank, so it will hold out quite a long time. Also, I will do it to burn some of the wood that is found on the property, which is essentially, once you've cut it up and split it, is a free source of energy. So that's how the whole place is heated. Cooling, on the other hand, again, the geothermal acts pretty much the same way in reverse. And the nice thing about this house is that there's always a breeze through this draw. So if you just like fresh air, all you have to do is open the windows. And most of the time, you're perfectly comfortable with that. But the geothermal, when it's on in the summer, is not only efficient, but it also takes the heat that it draws out of the house, and it will use it to heat up the domestic hot water supply. So it's very, very efficient indeed.